G'day folks, welcome to another episode of Team Mad Mullet Fishing Adventures. In this episode we're going to do a bit of difference. We're going to leave the old salty behind and we're heading west. We're heading to Glenlyon Dam. And in this episode we'll be targeting Murray cod and yellow belly.
We're going to actually showcase some of these lures that we get from Reef Master Lures and DNS.
Yep, okay, we're going to run over a few tips and tricks later on when we're on the dam, how to use these lures. Like you got your spinner baits, twin spins from Reef Master, a few single spins, all different colours, top water, and also we've got some crank style lures as well. Combo, I prefer to use out there. I love my little overheads. This one's actually spooled with 20 pound on a 3 to 5 kilo stick, and you know, just run down to 20 pound on your trace.
And I like to keep just a good old spin combo, 3 to 5 kilo rod, 20 pound braid, and 2,500 size spool, down to the same sort of leader as Kurt's running as well.
Alrighty guys, well you know, we're going to go have a bit of a sleep because it's early rise. We want to get down on the water. It's about 4 hours from Brisbane. We want to get down on the water for sunrise. So yeah, we'll catch you guys on the water. G'day folks. Well, here we are, first morning on the dam. And look, we've never fished this dam before. So a lot of people, not newcomers. Where do we start? Well, first obvious thing is look for structure. We've got lots of timber in the water, and behind us, as you can see, we've got granite rock coming down into the water. You know, they're the first couple of places to look. Use your sounder if you got one, try and locate the fish. If not, just drift around and cover a lot of ground. I mean, even like as you see me, I just cast into the open. You don't know what's down there. There could be a snag, there could be a log, nice cold yellow belly sitting next to the log down there. And simply, I'm using a Reef Master purple spinnerbait. Cast out, let it hit the bottom. As you can see, it's just a nice slow roll back. You want that spinnerbait to keep in contact with the bottom. Yes, you do get a bit of weed on your spinnerbait, but you have to be down there. Cod don't usually sit halfway up in the water column. They like ambushing their prey. Now you do get a bit of weed on your hook, but you know, that's a part of it. So that's a Reef Master spinnerbait there. I've put a stinger hook on it. Stinger hook, you just put a little bead on it so your hook doesn't slide off the other hook. And yeah, just keep casting. As you've seen just then, spinnerbait landed directly in the middle of the snags, as we have to be. You have to be on the snags. When it comes to how deep, it varies. You know, start from a metre. You can catch cod in a metre of water, or you can catch them in 17 metres of water out in the middle of the basin. So just move around. And yeah, just keep peppering snags until you come across some nice fish. Alright guys, when it comes to surface style lures, what we got here is a Reef Master Jitterbug style lure. Now most of the time when we're using these sorts of style lures is we want to cast hard up against the bank. And as you can see, it's like sort of like walking across the top of the water, imitating a frog, or you know, even a little duck swimming out. Don't be afraid to cast your lure hard up against weeds, reeds, in amongst rocks and whatnot, and just keep repeating. Best time to do this is usually early morning, late afternoon, while there's still shadow over the water. But I mean, definitely night time. Don't be afraid. After an afternoon session, come back to camp, cook yourself a feed, and then go back out after the feed, and you know, stay until midnight, 1 o'clock, and yeah, just keep on persisting. And when fish do hit these lures, it's massive, it's awesome, it's a great thing to see, great to hear. It's like you're dropping a bucket of water into the water. It's just amazing. Alright guys, we'll get back to it.
Okay folks, we've just come around the corner from where we were doing some surface lure action just before we were showing you, and I've just changed over to the Reef Master black and blue coloured twin spin. I was using this morning the chartreuse colour, which is the same sort of spinnerbait but just a different colour. So sometimes it's good just to have a range of colours. You know, they could be biting on, you know, nice clear colours, just like Richard's here's using.
I was using a black and red spinnerbait, and I've changed over to a white Reef Masters lure, which has got the twin blades, one being a silver, one being a gold with the ripple effect in it, so it adds a little bit more viscosity to the water when it's being pulled through. So we're going to give these guys a go and see if we can catch a cod on these through this water.
Said previously, it is important you let it sink to the bottom. It's about 2 meters of water here, even though we're in this nice little bay. And then just a slow wind. Sometimes you got to change it, but normally it's a nice slow wind. Just keeps it on the bottom.
Right guys, so we've actually hooked up onto our first fish of the morning. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it feels like a cod the way it's fighting. Well, bad cod at all, actually. Nice cod. So yeah, my first cod out of Glenlyon Dam. I'd say he's probably on above the 50 centimetre mark, 55, something like that. We'll give him a measure. $59. There you go, fellas. There you go, 59. We'll put him back in the water. And off he goes. Gives me a welcome splash as well.
Alright guys, on to my first fish of the trip here to Glenlyon Dam. Feels like a fairly nice cod. Oh, actually beautiful yellow belly. There we go. Hook out of her. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful fat yellow belly. Or golden perch is another name for them. You know, just a slow roll back and just thump, instant hook up. With these fish you have to watch behind the gill plates here, they've got a couple of spines. Also on the dorsal fin they've got some nasty spines, and also on the pectoral and anal fins, those anal fins will do some serious damage. So you know, there's actually nothing wrong with coming to Glenlyon Dam and actually keeping a fish. With this nice golden perch, I'm actually going to keep this one. So the best thing to do is break its neck and put it straight on ice. Let's get back into it. Alrighty guys, well this about wraps it up. It was a very hard weekend. You know, we encountered rain, so we missed the Saturday afternoon fish. Richard, the cameraman, we gave him a bit of a shot at them, and you know, he came up with trumps. You seen that nice cod that was caught, and I got that nice yellow belly in the rain. And I must admit that the thing that really made it work for us on the trip was Reef Masters spinnerbaits. And where can our viewers buy these lures from?
Yeah, you can check me out on Facebook, Reef Master Lures, or you can go to reefmasterlures.com. And also, if you follow Instagram, you can find me at #ReefMasterLures.
Yeah, beautiful. We're definitely going back out to the different dams and testing these lures out. Unfortunately, we didn't get to have a trial like we wanted to with DNS lures. We just, because the cod were still on nests, we had to really pepper the edges, weed banks and the timbers and the rock ledges to try and get more of a reaction bite. Alrighty guys, until next time, cheers and good luck.